All right, so it's day 65, and the topic is no struggle, no strength. But if you no struggle, you will no strength. And that's because you have to do things that are hard in order to get better. So if you're lifting and it's always easy, you're probably not getting a lot stronger. We've got a workout for you today. It's a 20-minute EMOM, meaning every minute on the minute. You're gonna work for 40 seconds this time and rest for 20. So we're stretching out that time period that we're working. So what it's gonna start with are some jump rope. Obviously, if you don't jump, there's a lot of other things you can do, like mountain climbers. You can do line hops back and forth. You can even go for like a 100-meter run in place of that jump rope, just something that's cardio-based, or get on a machine. The next thing are gonna be deadlifts. So for 40 seconds in a minute, Clay's gonna work on some deadlifts here. Keep that bar nice and close. Notice we've started incorporating a barbell, but if you needed to, you could do dumbbell deadlifts instead. We can go ahead and demo some dumbbell deadlifts now. Still keeping that back nice and flat, the front head of the dumbbell touching the ground each time. All right, the next movement we're gonna do are hang cleans. Clay's gonna step this barbell all the way up before he starts. And if you're trying to keep that barbell super close to body, he's gonna jump it up and then turn his elbows underneath. So again, 40 seconds of work here and 20 seconds of rest. He could also do that movement with dumbbells. Just a little bit like a swinging hammer curl. He's gonna pull it up as close to his body as he can, get under it, and the back head of the dumbbell touching his shoulders. The last movement that's listed here for you is a shoulder to overhead, and we can do this a couple different ways. Clay's gonna stand that barbell up, and then clean it into his front rack position. He can stretch press it, which means he's just gonna use his arms only. He can bring back to his front rack, he can push press, so he's gonna dip and drive up and overhead, squeezing his quads on the way up. Or he could push jerk it if that's a movement that you're comfortable with. There we go. Again, still doing that for 40 seconds. Careful, you're about to hit Reggie. Or he can do that with a pair of dumbbells, same exact movement sequence. He can do strict press, using only his arms. He can do push press, where he's dipping and driving up and overhead. Or he could do a push jerk, where he's going to push, jump underneath it a little bit, and give himself some space. So then that 5th minute is rest, which means you get to actually rest for a little bit longer than a minute, because you do have that 20 seconds plus the minute. It's a 20-minute EMOM, which means you're going through that sequence 4 times. Well, how do we end this? Bruce isn't here to yell, let's go.
Let's go.
I guess with double thumbs up.